Ryan. System's doing an awesome job. With only 2 shifters on the rear. And boom. Defeated it all the way up to the gun. What's going on, guys? Matt Schaeffer back here with another Musaic radar and laser system for you. This one's an OEM Stealth in a 2026 BMW X5 competition. If you check this thing out, it's really sick the way we integrated everything in. It is our stealth package, so what that means is you cannot see or distinguish that there is a radar laser jamming system on this car. So we start off with any vehicle that we do with the stealth system. So we 3D scan the front bumper and the rear bumper and the interior, and then we utilize that information, that plane, to create our new concealed pods. And again, I say concealed pods because we're creating a pod for the shifter or jammer to sit in, and it's going to be finished off with IR acrylic, so it's going to allow that light to pass through those pieces of plastic. It's the same material that you can find on the face of the shifter. And what that means when you're looking at the front end is it's perfectly blended in. So if you come a little bit closer and really appreciate the front end of this grill, it's really hard to tell that anything is really going on or changed with the front end. So looking up close, we have actually 4 pods that we created. One down here, one on the adjacent side. These are going to be our receive sensors when we're being hit by a variable pulse rate gun. We have 2 up top, marking 4 in the front total. So up here we have a TX, we have another TX here, and these are going to be our transmitters when we're being hit by a variable pulse rate LiDAR gun. If we're not being hit by variable pulse rate and we're being hit by like a Pro Laser 3, that's a single pulse transmitted gun, all of these jammers will go off, defeat it very easily. But it is very important when you're dealing with variable pulse rate guns to have a system set up properly that is really going to help defeat that variable pulse rate gun. So you will see a little bit later in this video the full testing video so you can appreciate how well it actually works. But the whole front end of this, completely stealth. Radar receivers tucked up here behind the bumper. The radar receiver can receive radar signals through plastic, just not through carbon fiber or metal. Checking out the rear of the car, same concept, fully 3D scanned this rear bumper here and essentially created these 2 separate pods that you can see here on the back. One TX, one RX, which did outstanding against the testing of Dragon Eye. Jammed it all the way up to the gun just with 2 shifters total. If you can see the angle of all of this, it angles down with the same angle as how this trunk is built. So again, it's going to mimic that, and it's also going to mimic the shape of the taillights. The design, the slope, everything is going to be very intentional, so it looks like a factory part on the rear of the car. Also down here, we have 1 rear radar receiver, which again is going to alert you if you're being hit by the front or the rear when it comes to a radar signal to let you know where to be looking. All right, and as far as the inside goes, same concept. We're going to 3D scan the interior with our stealth package. Up top, you can notice the LCD display. If it's a little tough seeing it in that camera, I can overlay a picture here so you can see it a little bit better. We have our full LCD display above the rearview mirror in this X5. It's going to show us everything that's going on. If you're being hit by radar, laser, the front, the rear. Again, it's going to be your information center right up here. Easy to see, and when I kill power to it, that screen just goes completely black because again, it's sitting in our stealth pod, and our stealth pod is finished off with smoked acrylic. So you cannot see any kind of aftermarket little display that is, mounted in the car because it's hiding all of that information. So where it says Uniden completely hidden just looks like a factory screen. When we are dealing with the rest of the things here, we have a speaker to our left, which is basically this exciter speaker. It is not the Uniden speaker that we use. We add this additional speaker, and what it's going to do, it's going to vibrate this whole pillar to my left, and it's going to turn this whole pillar into a speaker. So if your audio system's up loud or whatever it is, it puts that audio alert right here by your ear. Now, if you're looking right down here, we have our controller, and we have the master power kill switch, which is tucked away right here within this pod. It's easily stowed away, completely hidden. Again, once these systems are set up, you really don't need to touch any of this, really only mainly the mute. But other than that, once you set it, you pretty much don't need to touch any of this as you're using or operating it. And then one thing of note, these modern radar systems actually use GPS technology. So there is a GPS antenna installed in the vehicle. And what that is going to help you with the system is it's going to help you auto mute random false signals that are going to be on your commute. So if you start driving by your speed of sign on the side of the road, once you drive by that a second or a third time, it's logged the exact GPS location, the exact radar frequency that you're being hit by, and it's going to know that that's obviously a false, and it can mute it out. So what that means is your trip is going to become more quiet. So if the system is going off for radar, you know that it is a real threat. Obviously, if it's going off by laser, you know that you have a programmable amount of time to slow down, where the system is going to jam that signal to the gun and then allow you that set time to slow down to the speed limit, and then the cop will end up getting your reading. You will see that testing right now. We're first going to show you jamming to the gun to show you what that looks like and how well it performs, followed by a real world scenario where we're jamming to kill the signal from the gun. Therefore, the cop gets your signal and you go by that cop doing the speed limit. This is going to be unlimited jamming with the Dragon Eye full size. Goal here is to jam up to the gun. You can hear it's trying to get a lock. You can hear it's trying. And boom, absolutely nothing. Jammed all the way up to the gun. And just to show you that this does have ECCM built in, it is active, which is the anti-jamming of the Dragon Eye, which makes this gun hard to beat. And there's nothing flagged that's saying this gun was being jammed. Same test with the rear. Absolutely nothing on the rear. Perfect performance all the way up to the gun. It's going to be a Dragon Eye compact from the front, unlimited jamming. Again, you can hear it's trying. We're trying to jam all the way up to the gun. This gun's going to have the tightest beam out of the Dragon Eyes, so the harder one to beat, especially up close. And boom, crush that all the way up to the gun, and I'll show you on this one as well. This does have ECCM built in as well, and it is active. It's going to be Dragon Eye from the rear, unlimited jamming. Here it's trying. System's doing an awesome job with only 2 shifters on the rear. And boom, defeated it all the way up to the gun. All right, it's gonna be time jamming from the front with Dragon Eye Compact. So the goal here is it's gonna jam for 4 seconds and then allow me to get a reading. So there you go, 4 seconds elapsed. I got him going 52 miles an hour. He had enough time to slow down to the speed limit. Of course, well before he got to me, notified him immediately. You can still see how far away he is. And that's how you're gonna defeat speed tickets in a real world scenario. Again, it's gonna give you that 4-second buffer, automatically turn itself off, and then allow me, the cop shooting, to get a reading. So this here, I'll shoot this car here, freak him out. Got him going 34 miles an hour. He's wondering what it is we're doing. Now I'm about to shoot the BMW coming up on the opposite side. I will shoot that from the rear, and we will get a reading after that 4-second jam timer. So there we go. I got 66 miles an hour on the adjacent side from the rear. Again, jammed the gun up to about 4 seconds. So there you have it. Thank you guys so much for following along all these videos. If this is the first radar laser video you're seeing us do, make sure you follow our YouTube. Make sure you hit the alert bell letting you know anytime we drop a new video. Make sure you like, comment, do all the things to help out the algorithm. It means a lot. Make sure you go to our website, musaicdesign.com/radar. Here you'll find a one-stop place for all the different vehicles we've ever done when it comes to audio or radar laser. You will see the different types of jobs, the full write-ups, the full build logs, and of course the full video breakdowns. If you want to contact me for a job, here's my number followed by my email address. These are the two best points of contact for me if you want to get a hold of me. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. We do a lot of shorter edited videos on here well before they make it out to YouTube. So make sure you check us out there if you want to get the content first. Same thing with Instagram. We'll drop a lot of reels well before they make it out to YouTube. And like always, guys, I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the follow. And
until next time, peace.